the 1970s depicted an era of reform and cultural growth in the Philippines. It was a time that called for a new generation of leaders that would steer the country towards a path of productivity, innovation, and development.
I was informed that during those days in martial law, the early part of martial law, one of the questions asked by Ode Corpus was, why is it that the military has a Philippine Military Academy to train officers for bigger jobs, while we don't have equivalent in the civilian sector? That was the seminal idea that developed into the formation of the Development Academy of the Philippines.
As the DAP continues to embody the synergistic relationship between the people, government, and other institutions, the Graduate School of Public and Development Management, or GSPDM, was established to fulfill the Academy's development education mandate by virtue of DAP Board Resolution number 94-01. The Graduate School was formally instituted on January 17, 1994. As a higher education institution, the GSPDM remains steadfast as the DAP's academic arm in forging transformative learning, innovation, and competencies in the public, private, and NGO sectors.
Originally, it was not GSPDM. It was a single course, Master in Public Management, which was offered during the time of President Carn Abella. Her intention really was to make sure that we have a training program that is degree-oriented and focused on individuals that are part of the Philippine bureaucracy. Then, during my term, we organized it into a school. One is, of course, the MPM itself. And then we organized another one, MPQM, Master in Productivity and Quality Management. So rather than just a public offering, we started focusing on agencies so that it becomes more relevant to the needs and requirements of those agencies.
As an institution for higher learning, the DAP-GSPM is strategically establishing itself as the country's research hub for public management knowledge. Aside from academic degree programs and certificate courses, the GSPDM conducts action research and analysis to provide evidence-based recommendations to the government as part of the Master in Public Management program.
One of the things we always remind them about is that we should be able to address issues that will be picked out by our policymakers. Otherwise, it's just stale information. So we inform our writers that they should write policy recommendations and that they should provide the evidence to support these recommendations as if they're convincing a policymaker.
In support of the country's goal to achieve sustainable development and make contributions to the global community, the GSPDM spearheads research initiatives that would generate new knowledge, data, and evidence for innovation and change, essential for sustainable development.
We have a body niche for research. We just have formally launched the research program of the GSPDM, really geared towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
For the first time, there is a committee in the Senate on Sustainable Development Goals, Innovation, and Futures Thinking. Senator Pia Cayetano moved that there should be this committee, and she chairs that committee.
The Academy and its Graduate School of Public Development and Management remains steadfast in its mission to mold an agile, resilient, and transformative public and development sector in this ever-changing landscape of Philippine politics and the nation as a whole.
Today's challenges are grand in scope, requiring significant innovation, long-term commitment, and paradigm shifts in thought and function. Amidst all these, DAP Graduate School have adapted and continued to be at the forefront of providing learning opportunities to equip our leaders with right skills, competencies, and ethical values to assist them in realizing their roles as agents of nation building. Embodying our core values of integrity, professionalism, patriotism, and resiliency, and with the use of cutting-edge approaches such as evidence-based research and policymaking, phonetic leadership, and foresight and futures thinking as handles, coupled with our 8.0 academic direction, we are optimistic to realize our hopes, dreams, and aspirations towards a futures-ready Philippines, not only now, but in 2024 and beyond.